Think about it. And I have a number one rule when I'm coaching: just keep talking. Just keep talking. Now, try and cram in pack in, zip file as much information as possible. Now, the knight can join this knight in a few ways. One is more active than the other, but that doesn't mean there's a disadvantage. If the center is closed and controlled, you can move the knight more than once. If the center is half open and open, you have to be very careful about moving your knights. It has to be a high value target, like a center square. So how can the knights coordinate together? Well, this knight here, imagine off castle kingside, this knight here is a tremendous zone defender, and he's attacking two center squares and can help protect the pawn if the bandit can start running down the center and opening up the file through exchanges, because that's how you open files, is through getting rid of the pawns. And the pawns aren't so valuable. An open diagonal, an open file can be much more valuable to your heavies, to your queen, to your lights, your bishop brigade. And so how can we actively get these knights working together? Well, here, typically there might be a pawn here that might be attacked. Your knight may not so easily, coordinate here. It just seems awkward. Now the knight can play over here, but now they're coordinating on e4, on this e pawn, on this king pawn. They're coordinating together, yes, but they're coordinating on a square that already has a piece occupying it. They can't move it. This is definitely an active square, though. This is a great square to attack the king, and this is a great square to eye their end zone. But once again, you're abandoning the zone defense of your king, and so we can see the zone defense. Okay, don't forget the knight can jump back to its original square if it needs to. We can see the zone defense here. It's guarding where the edge pawn sits. Okay, and we can see its knight's wheel. Remember, when the knight is on the light, it jumps to the dark. Okay, and so on, guarding the queen's pawn there. Okay, so we can see its knight's wheel very effectively, and it's a wonderful zone defender. Wonderful zone defender, defending this edge pawn in the corner. It can actually jump backwards and now suddenly guard this square, which is a tremendously important square often. So the knight is it also can block any checkmates along the back rank. The knight is an amazing piece, forwards and backwards. Okay, so that's a very important concept to understand about the knight. Is sometimes it goes backwards to go forwards, because when the position is closed, the game is slow, and the slow pieces, the pawns and the knights, can shine in that position. And they're willing to even sacrifice in that position to bust into the end zone. So what we'll talk about is how they can coordinate together. I hope you've seen it. Okay, now the active way to join the knights together in the center is this way, because we can see now the knight can cut inside, and it's active because it's in their half of the board. Okay, so you want to get to their half of the board. That's a tremendous square. Now, but this square here is the trouble with it is it's moving away from the center. Every time you move away from the center, think to yourself, remind yourself of where your knights are facing. So see how they can, this knight is now coordinating with this knight in the center. Do you see how that is actually played out? See, they're controlling the outpost squares, and that can actually, they may have a pawn here, but this square can be very, very powerful.